What's up, guys? I got another Alliance War video for you. In this Alliance War video, we'll be going up against this Asian Alliance. I'll be bringing Spider-Man, Stark Enhanced, Vision, and Void. This first node is Aggression Fury, Unblockable L1, and Limber. It's a 6-star Cosmic, so I was expecting a King Groot, because the Aggression Fury node plus King Groot's Furies, I don't know, maybe he will do damage. It does turn out to be a 6-star King Groot. I didn't bring Blade, so I don't start out with the 3 poise charges. This is Aggression Fury, and for every 2 seconds you don't apply on the defender, they do gain a Fury. So in the beginning of the fight, I am not building up the 10 poise charges immediately. I am hitting into him. His L1 is unblockable, and right here I parry him while he was in his regen phase, and even though he wasn't regenerating his cooldown phase, right here Spark's auto evade definitely saved me against that L1. I was a hair too fast going in. I do build another poise charge off of one of his mediums, drop my L2, and he does go down. So this next node is Bane, Enhanced Abilities, and Stun Immunity, and it is a rank 3 mutant. And usually when it's a mutant on this node, it is Nightcrawler, and it does turn out to be a Nightcrawler. So in the beginning of this fight, I want to try and switch him. I go for that light switch, and unfortunately I hit him instead of switching him. So Bane is active now, so I'm just going to try and just finish him off without switching him, or just try and get through this fight with the least amount of Bane damage. So I do transfer Bane pretty fast right there. He's backing me against the wall a little bit, so I'm just trying to be extra cautious of his evades. I'm never hitting more than 3 times and never ending on a medium. I dropped that L1 to try to, maybe it'll stick, maybe I'll get Bane off me. Unfortunately, it didn't land, and then I was able to drop one more medium on him and get him down. So this next node is node 24, and it is a Mystic with 3 poise charges, so obviously it is a Mephisto. I did bring my Void into this fight. Void is Incinerate immune. He is an extremely good counter against Mephisto. And in this fight, we will learn how big of a health pool Void has and how terrible I am at fighting Mephisto. So I do push him to his L1 and drop my L1, and now I'm just going to try to evade his L1, and he got the regen does proc, and he does get to his L1, and I am just way too fast. I'm retaliating it, and I run right into his right into the last hit of his L1. So with Mephisto's L2, when I see the letters come up, that's usually when I retaliate them. The Incinerate letters came up, and I ran into that's like the time. That's like the time to retaliate his L1. At least that's how I do it. So once again, he throws another his L2. But once again, he throws another L1, and I run straight into it again. I'm terrible at fighting Mephisto, apparently. So I do trying to retaliate him after he drops his L2. The Fear the Void letters came up instead of the Incinerate letters, and I got clipped by that L2. So yeah, I think I've got clipped by every single one of his specials in this fight. But my Void is a tank, and he is still above 50% health. I do drop this L1 to finish the fight off. So this next node is I really have to practice against fighting Mephisto with Void. But anyway, this next node is All or Nothing, Strike Back, and Plague Mind. It's a 6-star Proxima. I just wanted to top off my Spark. I was gonna throw a invulnerability boost on, but I didn't. Because I don't know, I was just extremely confident in Spark's taunts. I don't know why, but anyway, it is a Proxima Midnight, and I didn't start out the 3 poise charges, but luckily she's not backing me against the wall. I am able to build off her poise charges to get to 10 poise charges in the beginning of this fight without getting cornered against the wall. I do get that parry and drop a 5-hit combo. And against this Proxima, I'm not going to try to push her to her L2. I'm just going to try and bait out the L1s because they're a little bit easier to evade. Right here, she does throw her L1. I was close enough to the second. I was close enough when she threw that L1, and I was able to retaliate it. I do drop my L2. Even though this is Strike Back node, I knew that L2 was going to be enough to get her down. So this next node is Power Shield, Limber, and Power Gain. Actually, no, there's no limber. It's power shield, limber, and unblockable L2. My boost did fall off, so I just reboosted real quick. And it is a unduped 5-star tech. Usually when it's a tech on this node, it's either Sentinel or Spider-Man Stark Enhanced, and it does turn out to be a Spider-Man Stark Enhanced. And this guy is running suicides, so in theory, I don't even have to throw a special to get this guy down. I just have to let the all the recoil damage kill him and the poison kill him. But I'm not going to do that. I am going to try and let off a special. But anyway, it is a Stark, and I'm just going to try and hit him 4 times. Never end on a 5-hit combo, and never end on a medium versus this guy, just in case he does evade. Just in case he does evade, he can retaliate you. I am close to an L2. I power drain him with my heavy and shut off his evade AI. I immediately build 1 more poise charge off of his medium, and then I drop my L2, and he does go down. So yeah, guys, don't run suicides, because that Spark took a ton of damage to suicides. So this next node is Brute Force, unblockable L2, and Poison. I brought my OGV into this fight because it is a Poison node, and it turns out being a 6-star Kingpin. So I get a decent intercept in the beginning of the fight, and with Kingpin, I'm just going to try to, if I can, try to just evade his L1s. And if not, I'll just go for the L2, try and power drain him, just try and keep him power locked. So he is being pretty lenient with his heavies. He does throw that heavy off. I am able to retaliate it. Once again, another heavy, I do retaliate it. I am at an L2, so I want to try and parry him maybe, or no, just drop my L2. And I do parry him right here. It does stick. He did not have his rage buff, so he wasn't able to shrug off my parry. And yeah, this is it's a pretty long fight, decent amount of hits. But the 6-star Kingpin is going down. I get another parry off, drop my L2, and then I was going to go for a stand-up intercept right there, but unfortunately I wasn't fast enough, and he did clip me. So yeah, I've been trying not to do those stand-up intercepts too much. You'll see right here, I just pull up the block. I don't know, in war, I feel like it's a little too risky, depending on the fight. But yeah, I do get that last parry off, and I just want to try and just throw this L2 and get him down, which I do. So this next node is the center mini boss. This node has Limber, Plagued Mind, and Kinetic Reactor. It turns out to be a 6-star Yondu. So I was debating about either using Vision or Spark, because Vision is bleed immune, and the Yondu does cause bleed on his specials and on some of his blocked attacks. But instead, I just brought Spark in here, try and just mow him down as fast as possible. The game was a little laggy in the beginning. Luckily, the lag stopped. I do build 2 poise charges off of him, and I do bait out that excuse me, I do bait out that medium. And now I'm just trying to build poise charges off of his L1, and I'm also just trying not to get his bleed procced on me when he does block hit me. So I am just trying to build more poise charges while pushing him to an L1, so I can just continuously bait out that L1 and try not to take too much chip damage. So yeah, I do push him to another L1, and I do bait out that medium. And now I'm just waiting for him to throw this L1. I was going to power drain him there, but this is a limber node, so I didn't want to be too risky on the stun timer. So he does throw out this L1. The Unfazed Mastery does trigger on the first hit of his L1, but not the second, so I did have enough time to retaliate in. And I just got to bait out 1 more L1, get another 5-hit combo on him. And he's on 1%. He does throw this heavy, and 1 more medium does get him down. So that's actually it for this Alliance War. We did win this war. Big shout out to this Asian Alliance. Congratulations to all the MVPs. I hope you guys liked this Alliance War video. Till the next one. Peace.